I love all bitches, round, square, oval bitches, bitch, poor, slave bitches, smart, dumb, crazy bitches, true, horny, dirty bitches.
Hey, what up, big dick subs? So I've been getting a lot of messages in my inbox saying like, hey, how can, you know, test out this and this and this and this and that, and my dick and this and that. And here's my girl's number. So today I tested out the Karil's crossbow for, instead of using instead of using the chaotic crossbows for Slayer, which I normally use because I use momentum. From what I know, royal crossbow is amazing, a lot better to use if you're going to use abilities. But if you want to be lazy as fuck like me and you want to use momentum, chaotic crossbows are the best. So somebody messaged me to try out the Karil's crossbow, which I've seen a few PK videos with this crap, and it looks like it does hit quite high. I think it feels like it has the same speed as a royal crossbow. It actually feels exactly the same type of bullet type of thing. But of course the bullets are a little more expensive. But yeah, I did buy the Karil's crossbow for a little like 950k in the GE, at least before this video. I'm not sure if it's gone down or up. But yeah, you can tell it had a huge ride. I think it used to be like a 300k bow at the max, or like 100k, I don't know. But anyways, it's like almost a mil now, so quite crazy. But yeah, I guess if royal crossbow is too high of a requirement to use it or some crap, Karil's crossbow will do just as good. From what I've tested for Slayer, at least with using momentum, no abilities, none of that shit. But I'm still gonna stick with the chaotic crossbows for me because I like to use momentum. And I noticed with the crossbows, both of them, the royal and the Karil's, I almost die a lot of the tasks that I do now with them, which means obviously I'm not soul splitting as much, which means I'm obviously not hitting as high and as often. So still for me, chaotic crossbows are the best. But I've also been hearing things like for any type of attack that you want to do at stab, instead of using rapiers, you're supposed to use a Zami spear now. That's something else I've also heard. I haven't tested this out yet. I probably should soon. I can get you guys more feedback on that once I'm done. Now, do know that everything I test out, I always use momentum. I'm not using the abilities, so it can be a lot faster. Obviously, if you use abilities, that's just the way it is, which is good. You know, I believe that's a great thing. You know, if you want to sit there and click buttons and shit, you can get more experience per hour. I'd rather sit there, hand on my dick, and watching a movie or a porno, whichever one. I've also been hearing that the God Swords are actually better than the chaotic long swords, the duo chaotic longbows. Oh my god, there's so many fucking weapons in this game. I'm so confused. Back in my day, it was just a whip and a DDS. That's it, and a D-mace once in a while. Now, I haven't tested out the God Sword either, but I have seen people use it on my Slayer tasks, like when I'm, like, you know, someone comes and crashes me or some shit, or if they're at, I know Jadinkos is one thing that's weak to slash, and so is Fire Giants, as well as Hellhounds. Those are all slash attacks for Slayer, and I guess using God Sword might actually be just as good. That's what I've heard. Maybe that's why God Swords are still quite expensive and stuff like that, because I've heard they're quite good. I've not tested it out yet. I'm still going more speed rather than, you know, like a powerful weapon that's kind of slow, though, which seems to be, you know, what Karil's crossbow and royal crossbow and the God Sword and the Zami spear kind of are compared to the, you know, dual rapiers and all that crap. But yeah, it's quite interesting. There's a lot of weapons out there that you can use for different styles of attack, and I'm just starting to learn even just now after like 2 months or whatever of release, you know, all these new, you know, type of methods to do a new Slayer task or whatnot and whatnot. I mean, I'm just getting used to the fact that I'm starting to use ancient spells more often now for all of Slayer. Like, I've stayed on ancients all day today. I've got like 500k Slayer experience today, and I haven't gone on regular magics at all once. So I'm starting to get used to that, though it is a lot more expensive, like I said before. But, you know, that's up to you, I guess, if you want to use that. But yeah, I have seen people use actually a God Sword, and they've actually killed like a Jadinko faster than I have with the dual chaotic long swords. So I mean, I guess if you don't want to do any type of dungeoneering, you don't want to get any tokens, and you don't have any, yeah, I guess you can go with the God Sword. And I guess for stab instead of rapiers, you could go with the Zami spear. And I guess instead of dual chaotic crossbows, you could either go with Karil's bow or a royal crossbow. I'm not sure what you need for a royal crossbow. I don't think there's any real requirements for it. But if there is, then I guess you can go with the Karil's crossbow if you want to, you know, do any type of bolts. From what I'm hearing, Zariat bow is still one of those awesome ranging weapons from what I've heard. I mean, I've heard that, you know, people use Zariat bow on tasks where it's even just weak to bolts, and they hit better with the Zariat bow. So, I mean, there's a lot of shit out there. I mean, I really don't know the perfect experience rates at this moment, but I'm hoping to learn a little bit more that's coming soon. I changed my voice there very weird. I was like, a little bit more coming soon. That's like gay almost. Turning into Abdul up in this bitch. But yeah, I actually did today Mithril Dragons with the Ancients, and I gotta tell you, it is tremendously faster, way more, it's a lot more fun as well, because you're literally hitting two of them at the exactly same time. It takes a little while to get them lined up together, and you gotta kind of wait for one of them to get in their actual position so you can hit two at the same time, but once you get it, it's quite sick. The task took me literally like, I'm going to say probably 30 or 40% faster, so, you know, that's a lot faster. It's probably 200k Slayer experience an hour now, just because it used to be like 130 or something, 120 or some crap, and now it's, you know, probably close to 200k. Who would have ever thought that you could say Slayer is almost 200k experience an hour? Like, what the fuck? This shit used to be like 20k an hour, man, if you didn't use a cannon. Like, wow. If only they made agility 10 times faster. Jibrim mad, bro. Anyways, I'm sorry the video is a little bit short. I don't really want to ramble on when, you know, I have like a main topic that I want to talk about, or else people won't really pay attention to it. But anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. But yeah, that's just a piece of advice for some of you guys. So if you are looking to get chaotics, I guess you really don't need them about that much anymore, because there are things out there that are, you know, quite unique in their own way, and they're almost as good as the rapiers and the longswords and the crossbows and this and that. There's so much fucking shit. What else is there? There's long swords, rapiers, bows, mauls, dicks, okay, anyways. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you